Okay, I'm going to open up Eclipse. When it opens up, it shows me the directory it's going to store all of my files in. When I want to submit a file, this is where I'll navigate to find the actual files that I should upload. You can change where it puts it by clicking on Browse, or just leave it as the default. I'll click OK. When Eclipse opens, there's a bunch of options. I can go right to the workbench. On the left is my Package Explorer. That's really just the folders with all of my code. I want to make a new folder, which here is going to be called a project. I'll right-click, New Java Project. I can use the default for everything, except I'll change the project name to be CodingBat. And click Finish. If I expand this, I have SRC or source where my code's going to go, and then just a Java thing, the JRE system library. To make a file, I'm going to right-click on CodingBat because I want it to go in there. Say New Class. For my homework, I'm going to call it Homework 1 Part 5. The package that we're going to use, listed in the homework, is com.gradescope.homework1pr5. I don't have to change anything else. This just gives me a file, and all it has in it is that package declaration, and then public class, and then the name of the class I said, and curly braces. Now I'm going to get the code that I should paste in here. Here's the homework assignment. I'll click on homework1pr5.java to get the code. I can use Select All or Control A, and then copy, and then I come back, and I'm going to delete everything that's in my file, and then paste in all the content from that file that I got online. I'll save it, which makes that little star go away. And I don't have any errors. You can imagine if I had an error, like say here I spelled return incorrectly, I would get a red line under the thing that was the error, also next to it on its line number, and this right column shows a scroll, and I can click right on the error message to jump to it. Let me fix that. This file has all the code that I'm going to fill in, but I also want to test that code. So I need to add a JUnit file. I'm going to right-click again on CodingBat and say New, this time JUnit test case. It should figure out that I want it in the same package, but just in case, you're going to want to use that same package. And then I'll call it Homework1pr5 test. And then I'll click Finish. It might have this pop-up where it asks me, do I want to add JUnit 4 to the build path? And I do. Here's the code it gives me by default. I'm going to replace this as well. Let me go to the homework assignment. I'll click on the file that I need to open. Again, I'll use Select All to copy it all, and then copy. I'll come back here, and again, I'll delete everything in the file. And then I'm going to paste the content that I just copied in. Again, I'll save it, and now I'm ready to run my tests. If I'm clicked on the test file and I hit the green Run button, this left-hand side, instead of showing me the Package Explorer, will show me the results of my JUnit test cases. Blue X's mean that the test didn't pass. Green check marks mean the test passed. If I want to see what failed, I can click on a test, and it jumps me right to the test case that failed. I can make this bigger by double-clicking on this window. So when I called calculate max, it didn't return 4. If I double click on this again, it'll minimize this window. Now you're ready to go into Homework 1 Part 5 and start adding code.